J.Cole has finally decided to address on wax why he pulled out of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud after dropping a Kendrick diss record and then pulling it off of streaming platforms just days later. On a new song called Port Antonio, Cole had a lot to say. FERRO Lyrical Miracle Breakdown. He said, I hate when raps become do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But second stop the violence tools. I pulled the plug because where act was about to go. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pit and think I'm dodging smoke. I would have lost a battle, dog. I would have lost a pro. I would have gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain more props from strangers who don't know what I've been aiming for? Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I got to dig up dirt and pay a whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media competing for your favorite role means to be considered best of live arrest to weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacy so lines get crossed. Perhaps regrettably, my friends went to war and I walked away with their blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I'll shed the word. He said to me, if you refuse to shoot a gun, that don't mean that the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I text him back like, I guess the gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot. Now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides. Don't try to lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey, Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. I'm tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing. It's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds deep in your heart, screaming to find emotion to touch something inside to open you, helping with the rough times and shit. Right now, I'm offering you a special way to support your boy FERRO. If you enjoy my great quality content I put out every single day, make sure you cop a Facebook supporter badge or a YouTube membership. The prices start as low as $3.99 to show your boy that you support the grind. Tap in right now and join a special community of those that support your one and only yours truly, FERRO. I'm gonna stop it right there. That's a lot of what Cole had to say. Please understand that these are from Rap Genius and these lyrics are updating in real time. I'm doing this video very quickly after it's been released. So if there are any errors in the lyrics, understand that that will get updated in due time. That's J. Cole's latest record, dropping it on a random Wednesday night. It's called Port Antonio, and it's a lot there. Let me say this. I'm gonna be on the opposite side of J. Cole in this one. And I want to start by saying, Cole, I love your music. I know my videos, when it comes to Drake and Kendrick, reach a lot of people. So I don't know who this is going to reach. So I want to start by saying, J. Cole, I love what you represent, my brother. I'm going to respectfully play the other side of this, though. J. Cole explained why he backed out of the Kendrick and Drake feud. And I think if you've been following people like me, it's pretty much what we thought. He said Drake and Kendrick were about to take these things places that Cole was uncomfortable with going, and for what? He was going to lose friends and maybe Kendrick and Drake, so he decided to back away from the war before he got too far into it, pulled his record off streaming platforms. I want Cole to understand this, though. Nobody wants Cole to do something that he's not comfortable with doing. The only reason why fans wanted Cole to engage is because for the better part of 18 months, some would say even 2 years or longer, Cole has been rapping like he wanted the smoke from anybody out there. He put that energy into the atmosphere, not the fans. So don't get mad at the fans for holding you to your standard of what you have been rapping about for the better part of 2 years. The smoke came at your footsteps. Some called him the boogeyman, and you backed out of it to protect your peace, to protect your sanity, to be able to go on those beautiful bike rides that you do sometimes by your lonesome, it seems like. I'm happy for J. Cole, but don't put this on the fans. Don't put this on the media. People were responding and reacting to the energy that Jermaine Cole, one of the greatest rappers of this generation, put out in the atmosphere. Cole said something when explaining why he backed out of that battle in Port Antonio. He said one of his friends told you, just because you don't shoot the gun, that don't mean that the gun is deadly. I totally disagree with that bar. I think Cole should get his money back from that friend for that one. That is a trash bar. What I was told in my life is if you don't got plans on using that strap, don't pull it out. And I think for the better part of 2 years, J. Cole had been pump faking with a gun that had no bullets in it. He didn't want to shoot when it was time to get in that gym and shoot for real. Kendrick is for real. Drake may have lost that battle, but give the boy credit. When it's time to go there, he is for real. He gets in that ring. I don't think Cole wanted that. I don't know what Cole gun bar he got, what friend he got that from. I ain't never heard that one. I've never heard that one. If your gun is in your pockets when it's time to do something and you don't use it, I don't know if that gun was deadly or not. To me, that gun wasn't deadly. That's my take on it. Again, I'm happy Cole didn't do the battle. If that wasn't in his heart, I think it's great. To be real with you, I think one of the great things about where we're seeing J. Cole go, I think he wanted to go to this place any darn way. The Kendrick-Drake feud is just helping him. Cole has been teasing the fall off. What better way to fall off from music as he inches towards his retirement, so he said, than to disappoint the fans? I'm not who y'all wanted me to be. I'm falling off. And he fell back from that battle. And I think it's great, Brandon, as we go into his next project, which we believe to be the fall off. I think part of this Kendrick-Drake feud has actually bumped right into the brand that J. Cole was actually already growing. So for that standpoint, I'm happy for Cole. I just don't like the narrative out there that the fans in the media, he brought up academics in that. Academics deserves a lot of blame, and I'll be one of the first to tell y'all know I've always given it up to academics. It's business acumen. I've always been critical of some of the personal things because academics leads a world that I live in. I never thought me and academics resembled each other, period, and what we do. He's at the top of the industry from a commentary perspective. I think the brother's actually one of the greatest journalists when he puts his mind to it rap has ever seen, but he oftentimes goes above and beyond. I don't live in a world where I can't go outside. Like I live in a real world where I'm around people. For him, he can call out people, curse them out, call them out their name, disrespect people, and he never got to leave the house. I don't live in that world. I have a family. I do things in the real world, not knocking that brother. If that's what he's comfortable doing, salute. That ain't how I wanted my life to play out. I've been very critical of academics on this platform, but I don't think this one is a fair critique of Act. A lot of people made money off that Kendrick and Drake feud, including J. Cole. J. Cole got a #1 album based off of the Kendrick and Drake back and forth. He did not pull that project off of streaming platforms a moment sooner than when he got that #1 for that mixtape that had a Kendrick Lamar diss record on it. Let's tell the truth about what happened. Let's not tell lies. Let's tell the truth. Kendrick Lamar benefited substantially from that back and forth with Drake. Concert, some would say Super Bowl performance, some would say another tour is gonna happen off the back of dissing Drake. They Not Like Us, the biggest record of Kendrick Lamar's career, came off the back of dissing somebody. So is Cole no longer gonna do music with Kendrick if that opportunity presents itself? We gotta call it like we see it. Not only did the media benefit from the Kendrick and Drake feud, Kendrick benefited from the Kendrick and Drake feud. And this last thing that I'll call Cole out, because it seems like I'm going really hard on J. Cole, but I really do love what the brother represents. J. Cole continues to put the foot on the neck of the media for pushing the narrative of young bulls killing each other. I find that very ironic. I like when J. Cole raps with other rappers. Of late, a couple of his singles have been, he hopped on Durk's big single about a year and a half ago. He just hopped on T Grizzly's big single. He's hopped on Benny the Butcher's big single. There have been a lot of street rappers that Cole has associated himself with. And I just think it's so interesting to me that Cole can always call out the media for promoting violence, music made by rappers that he's good with getting on songs with. That don't make sense to me. Come on, dog. I love Dirk like you love Dirk, but we ain't gonna act like this dude rapping about roses and dandies. That man talking about the pain from his real life and what has happened. So Cole can get money with Dirk, though. He can do a record with Dirk, but the media can't talk about the music that the artists are making. So what are the media supposed to do? Promote lies? Are they not supposed to talk about the music? Because then the artists are upset. What I'm asking Cole to do is be consistent and hold artists to the same standard that he wants to hold the media to. That's all I'm asking for. I don't feel like Cole is doing that. Hold everybody to a standard, Cole. No rapper gets any accountability for their part in this. I don't ever hear Cole talking about the street rappers that put this rap into the atmosphere. I listen to a lot of it. I'm not knocking the artists, but I'm also not calling out the media because that's not right. That ain't fair. If I'm listening to Cole, I think he's saying if the media stops covering this, the rappers will stop rapping about this. I don't think that's the case whatsoever. Media has always covered art. And when art changes based off what ears and taste buds change, media gets in line and follows, or they get left behind. If rappers talked about different stuff, I believe if cool enough rappers start doing it, the media will get their asses in line. I believe that's the chain of events. Fans, artists, media. I don't believe the media dictates this food chain at all. Very long video. Sorry, I did not want to go that long, but J. Cole is a phenomenal rapper, and I love his art because it makes me produce videos like this one, bruh. Passionate videos that I'm excited to talk about. A lot of you dudes are making music that don't draw nothing from me. But this dude, even if I disagree with bruh, respectfully, I didn't curse that man out. I got all the respect in the world for Jermaine. I hope I do. Random videos of mine go viral on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok all the damn time. I want this one to go viral, and I never like root for that, but I want Cole to see this one. I want somebody in his team to see this one, because this is the one that I feel like deserves a response. Love for the brother. I just respectfully disagree with some of his rhetoric. Time, love, and support. But by the way, me and Cole are on the same side of history, though. I do believe that. I do believe that. Time, love, and support is what your boy never take for granted. I'm out. All right, y'all. The NFL season is here. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. Use my promo code FERRO. You can already make your picks for the entire season. Here are some guys that I believe are going to have great years. If your picks are correct, you're going to win a lot of cheese. Use my promo code FERRO. Tell me when you did it. I might even give you a free copy of Madden 25 or NCAA College Football 25.